A series of incidents occurred during the game between the Sheffield Steelers and Cardiff Devils in Sheffield on Wednesday night. Steelers number 28, Zack Fitzgerald, was assessed a match penalty for checking from behind for this hit on Andrew Lord. Rule 123, checking from behind. Definition: a player who delivers a check to a vulnerable player who's not aware of the impending hit or who's unable to protect or defend himself from such a hit. The point of contact is to the back. A player who recklessly endangers an opponent as a result of a check from behind will be assessed a major penalty and game misconduct penalty, and a player who injures an opponent as the result of checking from behind will be assessed a match penalty. As the video shows, Fitzgerald skates across to make a check on Lord, who is eligible to be hit on the play. Although Lord turns, the onus is on Fitzgerald to avoid direct contact through the numbers. Lord's head makes direct contact with the boards, causing injury. After reviewing all of the evidence, the match penalty has been upheld. This carries a minimum tariff of 1 game. The Department of Player Safety has increased this by a further game. The Sheffield Steelers Zack Fitzgerald has been banned for a total of 2 games. He'll miss the Steelers fixture in Cardiff on Saturday and then against Braehead in Sheffield on Sunday. The Department of Player Safety has also automatically reviewed this incident, for which the Cardiff Devils number 27, Joey Haddad, was assessed a 2+10 penalty for checking to the head. Rule 124, checking to the head and neck area. A player who directs a hit of any sort with any part of his body or equipment to the head or neck of an opposing player, or drives or forces the head of an opposing player into the protective glass or boards. There's no such thing as a clean check to the head. A player who injures an opponent or recklessly endangers them as a result of checking to the head and neck area will be assessed a match penalty. As the video shows, Haddad targets the head of Sheffield Steelers Luke Ferrara. This is a play which could have caused injury. On review, this has been upgraded to a match penalty for checking to the head, which carries an automatic minimum tariff of a 1-game suspension. Meanwhile, the Sheffield Steelers also requested a review of a second incident involving Haddad after this check on Jonathan Phillips. Although no penalty was called on the play, the Department of Player Safety has assessed that this should be a match penalty for elbowing. Rule 139, elbowing. Definition: a player who uses his elbow to foul an opponent. A player who injures or recklessly endangers an opponent by elbowing will be assessed a major penalty and automatic game misconduct or match penalty. As the video shows, Haddad and Phillips are battling on the boards. As they break, Haddad elbows Phillips in the face. Phillips is in no position to defend himself, and the elbow targets the head area, with Haddad showing no regard for his opponent's safety. For both incidents, Joey Haddad has been suspended for a total of 2 games. He'll miss the Devils fixture against the Sheffield Steelers on Saturday and in Dundee on Sunday. Finally, the Sheffield Steelers also asked the Department of Player Safety to review this clash between Cardiff Devils number 67, Zach Fitzgerald, and the Steelers number 37, Russ Moyer. There was no penalty called on the play, and having reviewed the evidence, no major penalty has taken place, despite contact by Fitzgerald's arm on Moyer. There'll be no further action taken against the Cardiff Devils' Zack Fitzgerald.